This is everything I made for my indoor picnic themed Galentines. I started with a brown sugar lemon chicken marinade that I could set aside for a few hours, then moved on to the baked goods because when cooking a lot for others, always start with the baked goods since you can sit it to the side better than the other menu items. Plus, it's already out of the way by the time you finish. I got the Earl Grey sugar cookie dough finished and let that chill while I started on the batter for my lemon blueberry buttermilk cake. I used a reverse creaming method for the cake because I wanted a denser, flatter cake, almost like a tea cake and a traditional cake had a baby. I used cake goop to line my tins and then poured it in the batter and moved back onto the cookies. The cookie dough seemed a little dry at first, but as I started rolling the balls, they were perfect. Roll them in some granulated sugar and then bake. And if you make these, try not to make the same mistake as me and make them too big, but it was no biggie because I just used that baker hack to get them to look like cookies again. Next, letting the pizza dough rest and then searing off the chicken while prepping the sliced onions. We're using sliced onions to caramelize, and then we're using some sliced onions for the wrap. And then I'm going to slice the bok choy for the wraps as well and then start pan toasting the corn. To accommodate those who don't eat meat, I let some Impossible meatballs simmer in rouse marinara while I prep the bacon. Now moving on to the tea sandwiches, I used fresh pesto, fresh to me at least, and spread it on some sourdough slices, then added mozzarella to all and bacon to only half, plus one non-pesto grilled cheese to accommodate for a nut allergy. Now each spinach wrap gets skillet corn, onion, bok choy, chicken, and then a Swiss and Gruyere blend. Then to make the pizza, I used a skillet simmered marinara with a thick cut mozzarella, caramelized onions, and then the crushed meatless Italian meatballs. Now all the food is done. Woo! So it's time to prep the chantilly mascarpone frosting for the cake and the cream cheese glaze for the Earl Grey sugar cookies. I built out a super simple charcuterie using all ingredients from Trader Joe's, and I must say that artichoke jalapeno dip is very tasty. Garnished with fresh herb, and then I built out the cake with that chantilly frosting. I wanted it to be a naked cake because, I don't know, I just felt like it was like artistic. And this is the final spread. I made a full-length YouTube episode with where I shop for decor, food, and talk through detailed tutorials of all the recipes that you can follow along if you want to replicate this. So meet me over there. All right, ciao.